The momentum is building for cancellation of the Bills-Bengals game. Mike Florio had some great information. So they're talking about the postponement of the game, the Bills and the Bengals. They would not make it up and play at a later date, which I think is smart. I think it's difficult to have them come back to Cincinnati, play that game. You know, what is the perfect decision? I don't think we have one. If we get better news on Damar Hamlin, it makes it a little bit easier to reschedule that game. Have them come back and resume that game. Current momentum is pointing towards not resuming the game and declaring it a no contest. So playoff seeding would then be determined based on the outcome of the Week 18 games. What that means is the Chiefs would capture the number 1 seed by beating the Raiders on Saturday. The Bills would be the top seed by beating the Patriots on Sunday if the Chiefs would lose Saturday. Now, here's where it gets a little more complicated, but stay with me. A Bills loss and a Bengals win over the Ravens Sunday would give Cincinnati the number 2 seed. And the Bengals would then secure eclipsing the Bills based on the strength of victory tiebreaker. So that would set up a potential Bills-Bengals game in Cincinnati in the divisional round. And looking at this as, you know, you have to look at this a variety of ways. You know, you have to look at the sensitivity of what's going on, the players. Are you going to play this game? But also look at the business of this. Because at the end of the day, it comes back to the business of the NFL. And the PR. If you said to the NFL, don't have the game, you know, cancel it, and maybe the Bengals and Bills meet in the playoffs. There's your ideal situation there. And you won't catch much heat. Because if you said, hey, we want you guys to come back after Week 18 and we're going to resume the game, a standalone game, well, that'll be difficult. That'll be dangerous. And you don't know the status of Damar Hamlin. I think the NFL is doing what is right. You know, it feels right, at least in my opinion, that, you know, let's not play the game. Let's have winning percentage. Take care of business this weekend. We'll sort it all out. It might not seem fair, but then sports isn't always fair. Err to the side of caution with the health of a player who's still in the hospital. And that way let the Bills move forward. Because if they have to go back to play Cincinnati, go back to where this happened, I really think that's asking a lot. Let them go forward, play the Patriots game, and then kind of see where they stand with all of this. And maybe you beat the Bengals in the divisional playoff round. But that's the momentum that is building right now, according to Mike Florio. We'll have a poll question, and our play of the day is coming up. I don't know the time frame of when the NFL will officially decide this and rubber stamp it and say, we're not going to have that game played. But I'm guessing you'd probably need to have it later today, tomorrow at the latest, just to be fair to these teams. But as we move forward, having the opportunity to have those two teams play again and have a fresh start to that, hopefully we get continue to get better news about Damar Hamlin's health as well. So no Thursday night football, and I think that's a good thing. I think no Thursday night football, given everything that's happened, is good. Let's just focus on the important things here, a player's health coming out of the hospital, hopefully. Hopefully he gets to see all of the donations that have happened to his charity there. But his overall safety, the well-being of a football team, trying to kind of put it all together and go out there and play a very important game against a divisional rival in the Patriots. So that's what we have as far as Hamlin. The NFL, the cancellation of the Bills-Bengals game feels like it's in the offing.